Hello YouTube, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome back to another episode of Driving and the News. This one is for Monday, October 10th, 2022. And yes, the New York Mets has been eliminated. So anyway, here we go. Without further ado. That's a YouTube saying. I hear that a lot and I just said it. Without further ado.
COVID-19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Oh, hey, I can start alone. And hot? You know, washing in cold water with Tide can save you up to $150 a year on your energy bill. $150? To lower the temps, to lower your bills. Simple.
Turn to cold and get $15 when you bundle Tide and Downy. Energy savings based on average from switching from hot to cold and non-HE machines. Must buy at least one participating Tide or Dress detergent item, plus at least one participating Downy or Bounce Scent Booster, liquid fabric softener, or dryer sheet. Prepaid card by mail. Visit pglaundryrebate.com for terms and conditions.
Celebrating the contributions and diverse cultures of the American Latino community during Hispanic Heritage Month on 1010 Wins and 1010wins.com.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 53 degrees, 720, Monday, October 10th. I'm Lee Harris. Here's what's happening. The Mets won 101 games in the regular season, but they couldn't win two against the Padres. They got shut out last night. Their postseason is over. A 55-year-old man who got into an argument aboard a BX-19 bus in the Bronx last night, stabbed to death by a man and a woman. Funeral mass today in East Northport for Paul Cutts, gunned down in the lobby of a hotel in Poughkeepsie while visiting his son at Marist College. Just ahead of the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, somebody urinated on a Sukkot structure on the Upper East Side. North Korea says all those missiles they've been firing recently were meant to simulate an actual war. Sports, in addition to the Mets, the Jets beat the Dolphins and the Giants beat the Packers in London. 1010 Wins AccuWeather, mostly sunny, a little milder today. We'll have a high of 66. News time 7:21. Here's traffic and transit on the ones from Karen Stewart.
Alternate side street parking is suspended today for Sukkot, Columbus Day, and Indigenous Peoples Day. You have to pay the meters, but it has caused a lot of light traffic out there this morning. We love it. We do have a couple of incidents, however. Northern suburbs, the Springbrook Parkway misplaced truck. That guy's still out there. Southbound near Kimball Avenue in Yonkers. They've contained it to the shoulder. It doesn't seem to be bothering anybody on the Springbrook right now. If you're heading into New Jersey, good news. Route 9W southbound reopened at Hillside Avenue in Alpine. The accident investigation has just been cleared away, and all lanes are reopening. Now, in Queens, the Van Wyck on the southbound side at Linden Boulevard does have a disabled vehicle, and the entrance ramp is blocked. I was wondering why we had these delays at Linden, and then we finally figured it out and got in touch with the DOT, and now we know. We got a disabled vehicle. Delays on the northbound side of Van Wyck are going up to Atlantic Avenue, of course, and we're delayed on the southbound side, but just very little. Alternate side parking, as I mentioned, is suspended. Please feed the meters. Don't get that ticket. We're sponsored by Cars for Kids. I'm Karen Stewart. You've got more traffic coming up at 7:31 on 1010 Wins. Don't waste your time trying to sell your old car. Donate it to Cars for Kids. It's the easiest and fastest way to donate your car and get a tax deduction. Donate online at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
Donate your car today.
If there's an upside here, it's maybe that Mets fans won't have to blow big bucks on additional playoff or World Series tickets, but beyond that, it's hard for the fans to put a positive spin on the Mets. Not just losing their best-of-3 wild-card series to the Padres, but getting shut out in the decisive game.
So what exactly happened in this heartbreaking game? Oh, the Mets didn't hit.
Joe Musgrove, man. Joe Musgrove happened. Unbelievable. He's one of the hottest pitchers heading into the postseason. And what can I say? The Mets, they show up tonight, man.
What were they doing with his ear, though, there? What was that all about? Did you think he cheated? Or?
Well, I was looking on Twitter, and someone said it was red hot, something to keep the pitchers, up to par and up to speed with the intensity of the game.
That's Nicholas Mott from Lindenhurst. And as he drowns his sorrows, his buddy Brian is doing the same.
The blue and orange heart of New York. We are all out there. We're very sorry. Anyway, let's go, Mets! Let's go, Mets!
Glenn Schuck, 1010 Wins here at Citi Field.
Well, the Yankees, meantime, open their division series against Cleveland tomorrow night in the Bronx. A dispute aboard an MTA bus in the Bronx last night ended with a 55-year-old man getting stabbed to death. Police say Lamont Barkley got into some kind of argument with a man and a woman aboard a BX-19 near East 149th Street and Girard Avenue. and both the man and the woman stabbed him multiple times before getting off the bus and running away. Barclay was pronounced dead at Lincoln Hospital. No arrests so far. The man who was hit by a car in Washington Heights on Saturday apparently didn't appreciate that. Cops say the man who got hit whipped out a gun and shot at the driver who hit him. Police say the driver took off on St. Nicholas Avenue and threw a gun of his own out the window of his car as he did so. Police arrested him. They're still looking for the guy who tried to shoot him. There'll be a funeral today for 53-year-old Paul Cutts, who was shot to death in the lobby of the Courtyard by Marriott in Poughkeepsie earlier this month. He was visiting his son, a student at Marist College. 2 homeless men are charged in his killing, which police say was apparently just random. Paul Cutts was a CPA. He ran a financial services firm. His funeral mass set for 11 this morning at St. Anthony of Padua Church in East Northport. Didn't take San Antonio police very long to decide what to do with Officer James Brennan after he shot a teenager at a McDonald's last week, thinking that the car the teenager was sitting in had been stolen.
A San Antonio police officer fired after shooting an unarmed 17-year-old Eric Cantu as he and a female friend ate in their car in a fast food parking lot. Body camera video shows the officer opening the car door without any warning. Brennan reported that Cantu shut the car door, hitting the officer as he reversed.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired!
Brennan starts shooting at the car multiple times as it drives off.
Eric Cantu was charged with evasion and aggravated assault. He is still hospitalized with multiple gunshot wounds. Well, pretty chilly again this morning, but it's going to turn out mostly sunny today and milder than it's been the last few days. We'll have a high of 66 under sunny skies. 53 now. It's cloudy in New York. Humidity at 56%. The wind's west, 3 miles an hour. Current temperature 53, and we're going up to 66 in Midtown today. Winds News Time, 7:26. And now Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 Winds. Here's Joan Doniger.
The deals aren't done. Target held deal days last week, calling them an early Black Friday, but it says its deals are still available and will continue through Thanksgiving week. Amazon's second round of Prime Days starts tomorrow. Analysts have said companies will have to discount heavily to get people to buy this holiday season because inflation has eroded our spending power. The National Association for Business Economics is worried the Federal Reserve will put too tight a rein on the economy with higher interest rates to fight inflation. An organization survey finds more than half of professional economic forecasters believe the greatest risk to the economy through next year is Fed action. Former Federal Reserve Chair Ben Bernanke is one of 3 winners of this year's Nobel Prize for Economics. They won for research into banking and financial crises. On Wall Street this morning, worries about inflation and earnings reports that kick off this week have stock futures pulling back. S&P futures down 4, NASDAQ futures 23, Dow futures falling 10 points. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Joan Doniger for 1010 Winds.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you might be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler.
Well, we got commercials now, so there you have it. A lot of sad stuff going on in the news. Rest in peace to all those who are no longer with us and have lost their lives through these senseless murders. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.